Golf Central on YouTube is brought to you by the new Paradigm Woods and Irons from Callaway.
Hello, I'm Anna Jackson, and this is your Golf Central update. Well, let's take a look at this week in golf as Muirfield Village, the home of the Memorial Tournament, hosted by the great Jack Nicklaus. It benefits several Greater Columbus charities like the Nationwide Children's Hospital and the Nicklaus Children's Healthcare Foundation. We had the honour of Jack Nicklaus joining golf today with Damon Hack and Eamon Lynch.
And Jack Nicklaus joins us now. Jack, it's always great to see you. Every year this golf course offers a new wrinkle or test for the players, forward bunkers, for example, maybe a new hole location. What are you most excited about in the presentation of the golf course this year?
Well, the weather's been the biggest presentation this year. Haven't had rain here for a week or so, and we're not forecast to have any rain. That for Columbus, Ohio, that's unheard of. And so I'm looking forward to having a firm golf course, and rough is adequate. It's not extremely long or thick, but it's adequate. The greens will be firm. The fairways will run. It's a way I'd like to see golf played. The golf course is really good, and I think the tournament will be good.
Jack, every year the Memorial Tournament honours someone for their contribution to the game. This year, Larry Nelson, a man with double-digit wins, 3 majors, terrific Ryder Cup record, but he did it all quite quietly. Do you think Larry Nelson gets enough credit for the career he put together?
Larry Nelson has a great career, and nobody even knew about it. I mean, that's exactly what you're saying. It's unfortunate that is, because Larry Nelson's a really good player. And Larry won 2 PGAs and a U.S. Open, and he won numerous other tournaments, the regular tour and the senior tour. And he's a good player and a nice guy. Sort of, as you say, quietly moved through the game. And when he got done playing golf, he's amassed a pretty darn good record. And here we are at the Memorial Tournament honoring him for that this week.
Jack, we've been watching this great tournament for nearly 50 years. What did you want out of the Memorial Tournament when you first started it, and how much of those dreams really lived up to what you originally wanted?
Well, we structured it, Damon, so, it's not a major championship. There are 4 major championships, and we thought that was enough, and we didn't really feel like, the Masters is a bit structured like we are. It's a tournament. It's not a major championship. It's being called a major championship, but the Masters is structured off of the other 3 tournaments, and that was where the field was based upon. Ours is based upon the tour tournaments, and it's a little different base, but it's a tournament, and it's we just want to put the best tournament on we can for the game of golf, be able to be a service to the game, be able to bring it to Central Ohio, and a place where I grew up, and be able to showcase the game of golf to the people here, and it's grown fantastically. It's a big tournament. Excuse me. And it's people love coming here. They come from all over the world to play here, and to come here to spectate. We've done very well, and we're very happy with it.
Jack, this is the first year where the designated status has been applied to the Memorial Tournament. Are you a fan of this new structure on the PGA Tour with the designated events, the non-designated events?
I don't know. I think we're probably too young to really find out whether we're a fan yet. We're doing it this year. We have a full field. Whether we have a limited field next year or not, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. Where we sit on the schedule, we have to wait and see. There's a lot of things that I think the tour is trying to figure out of what the best way to present our tournament, every other tournament, and a tour. I think that the tour was sort of forced a little bit by the LIV thing to up their game a little bit. I think they were going to up it, but I don't think they were going to up it quite as rapidly as they did. But I think that's probably okay. It's a good thing that the players are playing for more now, and they're playing significant events. We'll see how it pans out in the future, but it also sort of highlights that it allows the other tournaments, other than the elevated events, to showcase some new young players and produce some new winners that will ultimately go on, give them the opportunity and more opportunities to win, to build their name so they can go play on the elevated tours and be successful.
Jack, as you know, a lot going on in the game of golf, including the USGA and R&A proposing a model local rule and a conforming golf ball for elite competition. Is it about time, too late, necessary at this point?
Well, I think it's necessary. I think it's a good start of what they've done. They've done the golf ball. They'll need to probably do the golf club too. They still can stand back and whack it as hard as they want and hit any place on the golf club, and it really goes about the same distance. I don't think that's what it's all about. All about playing golf is being precise, being able to play good, solid shots. The golf ball has gone, what is it, 0.82 yards the last 10 years a year. So that's only 8.2 yards, but what's it going to do over the next 40 years? Go about 34 more yards for every tee shot? I mean, that all of a sudden you run out of golf courses, land, and places to play. So they need to do something. I think it's fine that they're doing it now. I've been, obviously yelling about it for almost 45 years now, 46 years. And so we're finally getting there, and we're finally starting to see it curve back. I mean, Bobby Jones wrote in one of his last books, he said, the biggest problem he sees as golf going forward is the distance the ball travels. Well, that's 100 years ago. The golf ball is still been increasing. So we needed to bring it back. We need to bring it back to where we have more championship golf courses in the United States and around the world, frankly, to be able to play.
Jack, you captained the Ryder Cup team twice, including right there at Muirfield Village back in 1987. The golf landscape was a lot different back then compared to how divisive it is now. If you were captain today, would you use captain's picks on LIV players, or do you think they shouldn't be considered for that?
I don't know whether it should be or shouldn't be. It's not my call. I think that, if it's the Ryder Cup is a PGA of America event, and the PGA of America allowed LIV players to play in their event. Whether they allow them to play in the Ryder Cup is their call, not my call. I think that I'd obviously like to have as strong a team as I could have, but the LIV players are not going to be playing on the European team, I don't think. I think that because they had to withdraw from the European Tour, that's been part of it. So I don't know what's going to happen or how it should be, but I'm sure the Ryder Cup will be a great event this fall, no matter which way it's played.
Jack, I know it's a very busy week for you, but I also know that you're one of the biggest tennis fans on the planet. Will you make some time to watch the beautiful red clay at Roland Garros in the coming days?
I watch it every morning. Absolutely. We're watching that. And, of course, I watched last night. And Barbara and I are big Heat fans, so we enjoyed seeing the game last night. I'm actually also a Boston fan. I have been a Boston fan for years, too. So, but after losing 3 straight games and come back and win that fourth in Boston, that was quite a feat. I thought I was very, very proud of the boys. I think they did a great job. They
did. Jack's just like us. A little hoops, a little tennis, and a little golf. Best of Barbara. Enjoy the week, Jack. Thanks so much.
Okay, Damon. Nice to talk to you guys. Thank you.